Hi, I'm Allison, and this is my dog, and we live in a tiny house in an even tinier trailer, traveling the country, taking hikes, and for the next 2 weeks, we're taking a marathon 6,000-mile road trip through the American West, from camping the frigid dunes of Death Valley to the violent coasts of Oregon, and making my wildest cactus dreams come true in between.
Heat. It is so cold.
My wheel chalk has frozen solid to the ground.
Alright, well, day one. Driving 6 hours to Boise, where we will not be camping. We will be staying in a hotel because it is 10 degrees outside. And this is a trip where we're trying to find some sun.
The aim of the game on this day is getting south as far as possible, as quickly as possible, away from this godforsaken weather.
You know, I thought over a month would be enough to prepare for my winter trip. I was so wrong. I tried to get my windows tinted and my windshield cracked. Now I need a new windshield before I can tint the windows. I tried to get a winch. The winch is in my bedroom at home though. I couldn't get a new bumper. Supply chains being what they are these days, we were not able to fix up a new bumper and winch in time for this trip. We can't get too carried away here.
For the first half of this trip, I'm heading southeast toward the western deserts of Utah, Nevada, and Arizona. Little did I know, it would not be a quick or easy trip to find the sunshine. If you're a geology nerd like myself, once you enter Oregon on I-84, you might be interested in following the signs for the John Day fossil beds, where you'll find a few quick hikes and a whole lot of history in the hills.
It's okay. Arr!
On this day, we saw the deepest snow and the worst driving conditions, and even the worst traffic of the trip.
So this is gonna be a long day. It's supposed to take us about 9 hours. The speed limit to our destination is 80. I don't think we've gone over 55 miles an hour in the last 2 hours. It's gonna take us a while to get to Moab today.
If you're one of those people who trust Google Maps estimates, abandon hope, all ye who entered the American West in the winter season. And then I pick the worst possible place to stop for gas, off one of the only exits that hadn't somehow yet been plowed that morning.
I cannot see the road. Holy cow. This was not an ideal place to get gas at all.
And I really could not see the road. Note how only one lane of highway is de-iced? Plenty of other people didn't. There were also a lot of vehicles in the ditch this day. We had blowing snow, compact ice, and a small traffic jam through Salt Lake City.
Oh look, crashes on my route, 58-minute delay on I-15 South. Brilliant. Brilliant. We're not getting anywhere quickly.
And as we moved closer to Moab, I noticed the snow wasn't exactly thinning out like I'd hoped.
Oh, I'm so excited. We get to do something today. After 2 days of driving, we're in Moab. I just want to get out of the car and go for a hike.
There will be no hike today.
And not have to worry about getting anywhere or being in the car for 9 hours.
She will be in the car for 9 hours.
Yesterday was a very long day in the snow.
There will be more snow.
We're gonna take it easy today.
Today will not be easy.
If I park out here and go on a 7-hour hike, I'm never gonna make it back. Do I abandon my hotel reservation for the night and just keep driving and wing it today? I don't know. And I see nothing. It's just white.
And this will be the first of many tight turnarounds you'll see me make on this trip.
Well, that's not gonna work. Let's go back to town where it's not snowing and make another plan, shall we?
I had plenty of time to think about how to kill a whole day while surrounded by a snowstorm in all directions for 200 miles. While questioning my decision to undertake a road trip during some of the worst weather the West has seen all year, I had an idea. A wonderful, awful idea.
Let's go to the gas station while we're here. Why not? Why not go to the gas station while we're here? 80% of my stops anyway the last 2 days. Gas station. So, Glen Canyon. How far away is that? 108 miles. That's not too bad.
So off to Glen Canyon on a whim I went, hoping to see a bit of the rim of the canyon from the top, since I saw it last from the bottom when I was there over the summer. While the weather wasn't getting any better, the only traffic jam I experienced were strictly between me and the cows. So as I drove, and drove, and drove, and drove some more, without seeing any other cars on the road, I developed a sinking feeling that maybe I'd missed something. Maybe everyone else knew something I didn't. That something turned out to be the sign that said the ferry that could take me across the canyon to connect with another highway to do some proper sightseeing was not running today due to the snow, which only kept getting deeper the emptier my gas gauge ran. Because, well, the power was out at the only gas station for 50 miles. Because of course it was. I was basically on the wrong side of the canyon to do anything at all interesting that day. So here it was that I encountered the next of my many more sketchy turnarounds.
Narrow gravel road, 23 miles. Come on, Google trying to get me killed. And there's no reception, so I don't know how to route around this. I should have known better than to trust Google with this task. Says road not suitable for towing trailers and things like that. And then there was no place to turn around. We just almost jackknifed the trailer turning around on this ridiculous road that the sign only just now warned us about.
So with another long, pointless day in the car in the bag, I returned to Moab for the night. And while we might be off to a bit of a rough start, it gets better from here, I promise. Next time, the sun finally shows its face, and we finally get to get out of the car.
There's cow poop on my car.